Hi guys, it is Tuesday morning. I hope I've got it right, but it's Tuesday morning and we are back with another episode of Small Business Connections. And today I'm on my own again. We are in episode 44. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something that is a bit of a pet peeve for me, but it's also something that I think is going to be really important to you. Why you need to have a business page and not just rely on your personal brand. And this is something that even my smartest clients have a hard time grasping. Even the smartest people in social media have a hard time grasping why this is important. And I'm going to give you the answers in just a minute. Before I do, though, I want to remind you, we're live today on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And over at YouTube, we really could use some subscribers. So I've put up on the screen here, youtube.com/Brennan Annie. If you can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, we would really, really appreciate that. We've got a lot of good things happening. We put some bonus material over there once in a while. Things that don't come onto the podcast, things that really I think will be helpful to your business. So please do go over there and subscribe. I also want to remind you that sometimes we give you a little bit of something here. And you can find more information over at asmmcampus.com. That is our academy, our school, our educational platform that we have to help people who are in business, maybe aren't ready for a digital marketing agency, think they can do it themselves, because a lot of times you can if you're not that busy yet, and really want to learn more. So it's going to be a great place for you to learn more. But let's talk about, why is it that you should have a Facebook or a LinkedIn company page? Here's the thing. I get it. I have a pretty good following on Twitter. I have a really good, actually, I'm almost maxed out on my number of connections on Facebook. And I don't know what I'm going to do when that happens, but it is limited. Facebook is limited to the number of people you can have there. You can only have 5,000 friends, which sounds like a lot until you've been doing this for a while. But how long has it taken you to build that? So I want to talk to you about that. Think about how long it has taken you to build that and why it's important now to start on having a Facebook page for your business and a LinkedIn company page for your business. Think about that. But let's talk about it this way. What are your goals for your business? Maybe your goals, we had Patrick Lee on a few weeks ago, and he talked about whether you were a growth business or a lifestyle business, and that there's nothing wrong with being a lifestyle business, saying, look, I want this. I started my company because I wanted to be able to pay for our family's vacations, or I wanted to be able to pay for soccer for my children. It's not really something that I plan on growing too much. I'm just going to do it while I'm doing it, and then when I'm done, I'm going to leave it. That might be fine. That is fine. Not even that might be fine. That is fine. If that's really what you want to do with your business, that's fine. However, if you want to grow it, you want to have employees, you want to have a brick and mortar place where you can be in, you want to have something bigger that maybe eventually you want to sell, you cannot sell your personal brand. So you've got to build a page. And you could say, well, when I'm ready to sell, then I'll build my page. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Unfortunately, when you're going to build a page, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that and how to leverage your personal page to do that. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you 3 techniques to leverage your personal brand while building your business page. It's important because your business, you're right, you're popular, you've got friends, you've got people who want to support you on your personal brand. And I'm not saying to give up your personal brand. I am a huge believer in personal brand. I believe that that is really the key to most people's success. But for your business, if you want to grow it, if you really want to grow it in a way that possibly you're going to sell it or you're going to pass it on to somebody else later, then it can't depend on just your personal brand. It's got to depend on something more. So the first thing I want you to do, 3 techniques for leveraging your personal brand. The first thing I want you to do is use the tools that Facebook or LinkedIn give you. They give you tools for inviting your connections, inviting your friends. So invite them. On Facebook, it's really easy. You actually go in, there's a little button on your right-hand side. It says invite. And I suggest selecting all. Select all and invite all your friends. Maybe most of them will not follow you, but many will. You will get probably several hundred people who will follow you, and that's a great start for a Facebook page. So I want you to do that. Then I want you to share your content. I want you to create content, and don't put it on your personal page first. Don't put it on your profile first. Put it on your business page and then share it from your business page to your personal page. You'll get points for that. I always think of Facebook and LinkedIn as a system of points. You get points for different things you do, and sharing content is one of those, which is leading me into the next way to leverage your personal brand, and that's to recruit a team. When I first started Ann's running commentary years and years ago, I was looking at it, I think it was 11 years ago, and when I first started that, I called 4 or 5 different friends and I said, hey, I really think I can use Facebook to do something, but I need your help. I think I can do something in building this page, but I need your help. So what I'd like you to do is once in a while, especially if you see something you really like, please share it. Share it with your friends and tell them about my blog. Tell them what I'm doing. Share it, right? And they did. And Ann's Running Commentary became pretty popular, actually. It did really well on my blog and on my YouTube channel and on my podcast. It did really well. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. Find some people who will work with you. Maybe it's a group of other people who own businesses who are doing something similar to you, who can share with their audience. Maybe it's somebody who you have a complimentary content. You have complimentary content for. So if you're a chimney company, maybe work with a landscaping company. They usually sell firewood, right? So find ways that you guys can share each other's things and say, you know, and a home inspector and a chimney inspector, they work hand in hand together. So share some of your information back and forth between other businesses and with friends and family. That will help a lot. But start always start on the business page, the company page, and then switch over and share it to your personal page. So that's how you're going to build that. So I gave you 3 ways. You're going to invite your friends, you're going to share your content from your business page, and you're going to recruit a team to help you do that, to help you share your information more and comment on your things as well. The reason you want to have a business page, the reason you want to have a company page on LinkedIn, it's because you want to build a community around your brand and not around you. You want people to talk about your brand. If you look at what we're doing over at ASMM, we do these live videos, and we do them because we hope you'll leave comments. So leave a comment. But we also do that because afterwards we come back and we comment back to you. We comment here live. I'll say the answer out loud. And then I'll go back on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube and Twitter, and I will leave comments back. I will respond. So I'm creating a community around my brand. This is really important. It is really, really important to build a community, because I will tell you, when COVID struck, when this started, when all this stuff started and lockdown happened, the companies that did the best were the ones who had loyalty. And loyalty comes from community, and community comes from building relationships. And that starts with the first conversation you have. And that conversation can start on social media. So that's what I want you to understand. I also want you to understand that you can use your business page in a way you can't use your profile. Your profile, yes, you can see when somebody's coming in. You can see those sorts of things. You can see sometimes when they share. What you can't see is all the insights that you get on a Facebook page or a LinkedIn page. You get insights. You can learn things about your customers. So use your insights. It's important. Use the insights that you're given. And by the way, you can do this on Instagram as well. If it's a business page, if it's a business profile, and that is an easy enough fix. If you don't know how to do it, let me know. Leave me a comment. I'll leave some directions for you on that. It's really easy to do. It's in your settings. It literally says switch to a business page on Instagram. But what can you learn with your insights? You can learn what your customers like. What are the things they really like you to post? What is the content they really enjoy? You can learn that by paying attention to the responses. You can learn it by seeing how many likes you get. You can learn it by seeing how many shares you get. The insights will tell you a lot about what is working and what's not. Is your campaign working at all? You may create something you think is wonderful, and it may flop, but if you're not paying attention to your insights, you have no way of knowing that. I want to say that too. This is really interesting. This is something that I found when I was writing Ann's Running Commentary. I would write something and I would think, oh, this is bloody brilliant, man. I love this. This is so awesome. And I would put it up there and there'd be crickets. There'd be nothing. Nobody was listening. Nobody was paying attention. There'd be nothing. And then I'd put something up and I'd think, oh, I'm not sure if I should post this. And I would think, man, that just came so easy. It can't have been good. And I would get thousands of likes or thousands of comments. It was crazy. So you don't always know what you think is good might not be resonating with your customers, with your potential customers. So pay attention to your insights and you'll find out whether the campaign is working or not. That's really important. I want you to remember your personal brand is really important. It really is. But if you take nothing from this today, but this very thing, if you want to grow your business, if you want the possibility of passing it on to somebody else, or you want the possibility of selling the business, it cannot depend solely on your personal brand. So you need to build a business brand. This is something you can do. It really is. There are times when I say to you, hey, don't try this one alone. Get some help. So some of those things are like YouTube. YouTube is a really good one to hire somebody to get you started. At the very least, get you started. The campaign we just talked about, I'll actually put something in the show notes about that. If there'll be a little note up at the top of your screen here so you can click through and see the case study of what we just did. That campaign that we ran, don't do that one on your own. That took so much energy for us to do that. That is one you need to hire for. But a lot of these things, like starting a business page and inviting your friends and creating a team and asking people to share and sharing from your business page to your personal page, those are all things you can do to build your business, because I believe small businesses run this world and you are capable of doing a billion more things than you actually know. I do hope this helps you. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.